In today's video, we're going to be comparing custom fitted irons up against standard irons off the rack. To keep the playing field neutral, what we're going to do is we're going to play the same driver and the same putter throughout. So for the standard irons, we're going to be playing the Ping G430 irons, which are just standard off the rack, up against the Taylormade P790s, which are 2023 edition. They're 2 degrees upright, 1/4 inch shorter, mid-size grips, and they're fitted to me. So to compare these irons, what we're going to do is we're going to play 3 holes with each set of clubs. So the first 3 holes will be played with the Ping G430 irons. We'll hit the normal driver, we'll hit the normal putter, etc. But the first 3 holes will be second shots and third shots will be in with the irons. They will be the Ping G430s, and then from hole 6, 7 and 8, that will be then played with the Taylormade P790 irons, which are custom fitted to me. But will they make that much of a difference? Will they affect my score? Let's find out. This is the first hole. It's a par 5 and it's playing 483 yards. We are going to play the normal driver off the tee boxes, and then we will play the normal putter as well. And then we'll also go on and hit the Ping G430 irons through this hole, the next hole, and the next. So 3 holes with the Ping G430s. Absolute perfect drive. Perfect. The shot 2, but shot 1 with the Ping G430 iron. It's a 7 iron. We're left with 223 yards. People on the green don't really want to go for it at the minute, so we're going to hit a 7 iron. We're going to try and play safe as well. But do these irons, how forgiving are they? Off the rack? Let's put it to the test. That's a lovely strike. That could be on the green, guys. That felt so good off the face, so good. Shot 2 with Ping G430s. We left with 52 yards, so we've hit that like 156 yards roughly. Wasn't that great, slightly in the wind. Pitch and wedge in hand, 52 yards. We're just going to try and get it close. This is for eagle, so try and get this close for the birdie. Or go in for the eagle. Go. Oh, I'll tell you what, that is actually not that bad. That is not that bad. That felt so good off the face, so good. So guys, as you can see, the greens aren't that great. This is a council course we're on, so the greens are in real bad shape. But with shot 2 with the Ping G430s, we're on the green in 2 shots with the irons, which are obviously off the rack, standard and very good. So 2 good shots with the irons so far. This is for birdie, but the greens are in horrible shape. Just want to get 2 putts for the par. 2 putts for the par. I don't even know what that green's about, but let's try and get the par. There's the par on the first hole with the irons, guys. Standard irons so far, very good. So hole 2, obviously we're going to play the normal driver again, and then we'll hit the Ping G430 irons. But this is another par 5. Absolute bullet of a drive. Lovely drive again, guys. Lovely drive again. Yeah, she's just held on. Not bad, we'll take it. Not bad. So shot 2, we've got the Ping G430 7 iron. People on the green, so we're just going to lay up. I want to see how consistent and how straight I can hit the 7 iron. And obviously the irons are like 8, 9 and pitch and wedge. So this is shot 2. We're 212 yards. 7 iron's not going to go 212 yards. 17 foot uphill as well. So let's try and get this somewhat down there. Tell you what, it's well struck. It's coming down right now. And we're just about 24, 25 yards short of the green. It's not bad, good strike. A little bit leaky to the right, but the wind is going slightly right there, guys, so it's a good shot. Shot for you guys, we've got the Ping G430 pitch and wedge. We're going to do a nice little bump and run, and I think we're currently sitting, I think it's like 25. We're currently sitting 37 yards. 37 yards we're sitting. So we've got a pitch and wedge Ping G430. The second shot back there felt really good. We're going to do a bump and run with a pitch and wedge, just try and get it close. Nothing special. Hit the hill. Tell you what, guys, that is actually a really good shot. That's probably left with about 12 foot. 12 foot for birdie. 12 foot for birdie with Ping G430. Solid at the minute for standard irons off a rack. Unbelievable. Shot 4. This is for birdie. The pitch and wedge bump and run was actually really good. Another good connection with a club on the ball. We've got a putt for birdie, 2 putt for par. Irons are really holding out at the minute. They're very, very good. And how close was that? How close is that? It's going to be a tap in par, guys. That's going to be par start with the Ping G430s. We're going to have one more hole to go with the Ping G430s. And I tell you what, for standard irons off the rack, really good. Really, really good. So guys, in summary of the last hole, which was the approach shot, the second shot, which was a 7-iron, felt so good off the face. There was a little bit of self-human error felt on that there, where I come over the top a little bit of a slice, but it was still straight. It was a little bit of a push slice. Still a good shot, felt so good, felt solid off the face. And then the pitching wedge, which was the third shot, the bump and run shot, was 52 yards, no, 37 yards I think it was, 37 yards bump and run. That felt so good. Like my normal shot would I'd be hitting a 58 degree trying to put it in, stick it near the pin, it put me in bother, but that felt so good, guys. So good off the face. But for off the rack clubs, standard clubs, they're really doing well. So this is the last hole. This is hole 3. It's a par 4. We're going to have at least a 9-iron to pitching wedge in here. So in the wind, 304 yards. That's a great drive. That should be very good. That should be very, very good. Guys, shot 2, we've got the pitching wedge, Ping G430. Bounce over this little bank and hopefully it lands down near the green. So we're going to do a nice little pitch shot, bump and run kind of shot, and hopefully it just lands near the pin. Hit the hill. Oh, it didn't come down. Oh, it did come down. There we go. On the green, guys, 2 putts for par. These irons are honestly, they're just as good as my fitted irons. Believe it or not, they are unbelievable. So guys, shot 3. This is for birdie. We're on the green in 2. And I just want to say, every time we've hit the second shots with the irons on the par 5s, we're on the greens. So I'm actually happy. The irons are really living up. The irons are very good. For standard irons off a rack, it's incredible. But birdie putt, just try and get it close. Greens are in horrible condition, as you can see. Well, the bird's not in, but it's a tap in par. There's the par, guys. But guys, that's the 3 holes done with the Ping G430 irons. That is 3 pars in a row. So that just shows you how forgiving them irons are, how good they are for irons, standard irons off a rack. But up next, we have the P790s, custom fitted irons that are fitted to me. They have a lot of living up to do. So guys, next up we have the P790s. These irons are custom fitted to myself. So we're going to play a P790 on the next hole. It's a par 4, it's a drivable par 4, but we're going to play an iron and then we're going to hit another iron shot in. So next up, P790s, custom fitted. Let's go. So this is going to get nowhere near it. We're just going to lie up and hit another P790 shot in. Absolute bullet. Tell you what, I says that would get nowhere near it. I usually hit my drives that far. I'm not even joking you. That was a 7-iron. And we're going to have a nice little wedge bump and run here. That felt incredible, but these are fitted to me. They're custom fit. Good start for the P790s. So guys, shot 2. Believe it or not, I've just hit a 7-iron, 200 yards, over 200 yards. We're left with 66 yards. Got a pitching wedge, we're going to do a bump and run. I'm in pure disbelief I've just hit a 7-iron, over 200 yards. So, pitching wedge, bump and run. Try and get it at the pin. This could be very good. Slow down, catch a piece. 2-putt par, what an absolute shot. That felt like butter. So guys, shot 3. This is for birdie. 2-putt for par. I just can't believe how far I've hit my 7-iron. I know them irons are custom fitted for me, but they've got a lot of work to live up against the Ping G430s, but so far so good. Just try and get this one close to the hole and walk away with a par. Do you know what? Should be a tap in for par. It's not the worst, it's good. There's the par in that hole, guys. So the Ping G430s had 3 pars in the first 3 holes. The P790s have started with a par and a solid strike in the first tee box. Come on, it's a good start. So guys, hole 2, it's a par 4 and we have to hit driver to try and get around these trees. But good start. Let's try and get the driver down here. Absolute bullet. That is massive. We're down there, we're on the fairway. Should have a 9-iron to pitching wedge in. Bullet straight drive again. But How well does the P790s live up to the Ping G430s? Shot 2, but shot 1 with the wedge. It's a pitching wedge P790. We're sitting with 127 yards, playing uphill, so probably playing like about 135, pitching wedge in hand. So far, so good, but we've got another shot in here. Let's try and get the pitching wedge close. I tell you what, that is money. Maybe a bit short, actually. Short. That has literally went nowhere. Good strike. Wrong club. Probably should have been a 9. Playing 135 in the wind uphill. Solid strike. Solid strike. Not bad, we'll take it though. So guys, shot 2 with a P790 pitching wedge. Gonna have to try and land this short. And hopefully it works. Tell you what, we'll take it. Them greens are rock hard, bone dry. That's rolled for a good bit. So shot 4, this is for par. Obviously the second shot in there was obviously uphill and in the wind. It's never going to make it. Should have been a 9 iron. This is shot 4. Shot 3's rolled out with a pitching wedge. Do you know what? Just didn't hit it. Didn't hit it. That's going to be a tap in bogey. That's the first bogey out of both sets of irons. Other than that, the irons are still good, they're still solid, but we'll take it, we move on to the next one. So guys, this is hole 3 with the P790s, so the custom fitted irons. So this is hole 3, 7 iron in hand, it's a par 3 playing 196 yards. It's downhill, slight downwind, 7 iron should definitely get me there. But with my own custom fitted irons, how close can I get to this green? That is absolute butter, that's right at it. I'll tell you what guys, that should just be pin high, right of the green, maybe in the rough a little bit, but it's right beside the green. What a strike. So guys, shot 2, we've got a pitching wedge P790 in hand. The way I like to play this shot would be a nice little bump and run because there's still a little bit of rough. Just try and roll it under the green, tap it in for par. That took a little bad bounce there, which just kind of killed the shot, but it's a big putt for par. This could be, with the P790s, I could have 2 bogeys with the P790s, believe it or not. But the feel off the face feels a little bit more softer, which I tend to like, but it's not a bad shot. Next shot's putter. So guys, the summary of them last 2 shots there. The first one was a 7 iron playing 196 yards, downhill, slight wind, downhill as well. The connection felt really good. The wind pushed it a little bit right. It felt centre of the face. Second shot was obviously a pitching wedge. Put it on the green, took a bad bounce. As you can see, the greens aren't in great shape. This is shot 3, putter in hand. This is for par, and a little bit of grass on the green here to work with. So far, so good. And Dave just did not hit it. That's 2 bogeys with the P790s and 1 par. So that's 2 bogeys with the P790s and 1 par with the P790s. So guys, if you are a beginner, there's nothing wrong with just going and buy clubs off the rack. Doesn't matter. If they're standard clubs, go for it. And you want to try and go and get fitted, you will see a difference in your game. I personally and honestly do think you'll see a difference in custom fit irons. But guys, that's my honest opinion. That's my feedback on the irons. So yes, until then guys, we'll see you on the next one, and stay tuned for more.